What will happen next? Will Meghan Markle sue Netflix if they don't pay her, after ditching her pet project, Pearl? Don't bet against it. Netflix has publicly ridiculed her, and she's livid. The woman who once said, "I'm going to break the internet. I'll be in the world news every day," isn't as confident today as she was when she screamed these words from the rooftops. This was at the same time she disrespected the Queen, by announcing, "I'm relieved to get away from that toxic family." Netflix's co-CEO and Chief Content Officer Ted Sarandos initially said, "We're incredibly proud they have chosen Netflix as their creative home. However, as we have seen, everything has turned sour. Now we are hearing, in the year and a half since the deal was signed, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have not yet produced any content at all." Netflix listened to marketing expert, Professor Sally Ottens, who told them, "I'm not sure how much inherent value Harry and Meghan are bringing to Netflix. There is some discussion that they are in fact contributing to the disinterest in, and market devaluation, of Netflix." Professor Sally Ottens reiterated what everyone else was thinking, but Netflix had to listen to the media and marketing expert whose exceptional resume reads like a telephone directory. Amid rumors that Meghan Markle was difficult to work with, which will come as no surprise to the royal family, we are now being told, she just won't listen to advice. She was taking on the roles of creator and executive producer, of which she has no previous experience. Netflix had to axe her vanity project. They had no choice. It wasn't just about losing subscribers. The streaming platform took a knock from investors. U.S. investor Bill Ackman acted swiftly after Netflix predicted it would lose millions of subscribers next year. He decided to pull his $1 billion investment. The billionaire hedge fund manager sold his Netflix shares at a loss of $400 million but clearly thought it was worth it to get away from the streaming giant. When Harry and the actress signed up to Netflix, the company was inundated with complaints from angry customers, threatening to cancel their subscriptions. From that moment, everything went downhill. This debacle marks the first time the platform's customer base has failed to grow in 10 years. Harry's Heart of Invictus series will be due out soon, but Netflix is already having doubts about how the public will accept it. It appears to be doomed before it reaches the screens. Royal author Ian Lloyd believes the Duke and Duchess of Sussex would have struggled to shine had they remained as senior royals within the firm, as there is normally no obvious role for the second child of the future sovereign. The expert said Prince Harry isn't the first member of the royal family to be sliding down the line of succession to the throne after having been highly prominent within the firm as the Prince of Wales's spare. The author of the biography The Queen, 70 Chapters in the Life of Elizabeth II told, "The problem with being the second is that you grow up with your sibling and you are equal. Diana treated Harry and William as equals. King George VI and Queen Elizabeth treated Elizabeth and Margaret like equals when they were children. But then what happens is that when the older one becomes sovereign or the heir, it feels the second sibling more or less disappears." Princess Margaret was second in line from 1936 to 1948 and, considering World War II, Elizabeth could have been killed and Margaret become queen as a result. But had she lived up to now, she would be something like 26th in line to the throne, so in other words she just have disappeared off the radars with the passing of the years. And I think that's what Harry finds difficult. Speaking about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's former position within the firm, he added, "There is no obvious role, and I think Meghan thought she could come in and make a role and sort of take on the royal family, but the palace and the organization won't do that. They only ever support the heir and spare, so Meghan and Harry would never shine in this country."